How do you know you're getting a good deal when you purchase a luxury home on the Palos Verdes Peninsula or actually anywhere? And one of the ways, which I mentioned in a previous video, is check the days on market. You should have an agent who is very knowledgeable about these things. And if it's been on the market for some time and it's had a price reduction or two, then that indicates that you have a very motivated seller. And I'm going to speak about a home on Villa Fernandez in Palos Verdes Estates as an example of this. It is a 7,000, little over 7,000 square foot home, has a view and a pool. It's been remodeled, but it's been on the market just about between 5 and 6 months on the market. It's had some hefty price reductions that total to about $1.5 million. So that is a substantial price reduction. Was it overpriced to begin with? Well, obviously it didn't sell, so it had to come down to a level where it would attract the attention of buyers. And for a remodeled home with a view and a pool and that amount of square footage, the price per square foot is $765, and that's an outstanding value for a home that is remodeled and in Palos Verdes Estates, which tends to be able to ask for a higher price than some of the other areas on the Palos Verdes Peninsula. So to me, that one is signaling goodbye, possibly even a great buy. The neighborhood is full of homes that are in the multi-million-dollar level, so you would be surrounded in a neighborhood of homes of like kind, which is a good way to support the value. Now, is there a chance for adding on? No, I don't think so in this particular property. Remodeling update, probably only to whatever your own personal taste would be, and that won't necessarily add value. I think on value, this one has been maxed out. However, the price indicates that it is a good buy, and it probably will appreciate at the rate of the general market of the neighborhood. So I don't see a big upside there to build additional equity in the property. But if you want a home that's ready to go, move in ready, has all the amenities of a luxury home that you would expect, then this one on Villa Fernandez is a good buy. Now, let's talk about something very different. This is a small home on a big lot in Rancho Palos Verdes. It is bluff front. It's been on the market not quite as long as the other home on Villa Fernandez, but it's located on the bluff, and I know in Palos Verdes now, with the recent uptick in landslide activity and also media coverage, I'm not going to say there's a panic, but there is heightened awareness of what's going on, particularly with bluff properties and those located on the edge of a canyon, hillside, etc. Because we had a very damp winter, there was, I think, increased activity. Yes, there have been maybe some talk of water mains breaking, but I really feel that with our expansive soil here, it has a clay content that makes it slippery when it is saturated. So if you're brave and a little bit of a risk taker, there are some good buys on bluff front properties. And this one in particular, just off of PV Drive South in Rancho Palos Verdes, it has potential for expansion, remodel, and also it has that panoramic view that is not going away. But again, if you look at the photos, you can see it looks like there is some erosion there on the cliff below it. So it takes somebody with courage and someone who wants to mitigate as best they can whatever kind of erosion is happening to that cliff site. But it is a great buy and future value in this gated estate of this tiny house, just under 2,000 square feet. With an acre to play with, there are all kinds of things that you could do to improve the value of the property, along with a major remodel to bring it up to the standards of this century. So those are two good buys, and if you're interested in more details, like and follow, contact me, and I can give you more details about either one of those properties that are certainly flashing buy signals to this agent broker that has over 30 years experience selling property on the Palos Verdes Peninsula. Those are your good buys in the luxury markets. Don't wait. Remember, November, December, January, February, in my opinion, those are the best months to get a great deal on not only luxury properties, but any property, because you have more motivated sellers. End of the year, they want to move on with their life. They're a little more open to negotiations. So if you want to buy, now's a great time.